Good morning, Knicks fans. Big Nick Burke here with the Big Nick Energy. Just want to start off by saying happy birthday, Julius Randle. This one is for you. I looked at the Atlanta Hawks game that we played them in January of last year. Well, beginning of this year, sorry. And we won the game, just like we won the game the other night. But a lot of big differences that I noticed when I looked at the highlights, when I looked at the box scores. To start with, Julius Randle in January had to go off. RJ Barrett had to go off. Julius had 28 points. RJ had 26 points. Julius shot 11 for 19 from the field. Barrett 10 for 19. So very good. Very good shooting from them two. Literally nobody else showed up. Quickly had 16 points. So we got a little taste of Quickly. And otherwise, though, that was it. It was RJ and Randle's show. And didn't defend the pick and roll that well. Trae Young kind of did what he wanted, and we just kind of snuck away 113 to 108. So to start these highlights off, I think Peyton guards the pick and roll really well, but Julius Randle gets stuck way too far into the paint and gives up the three-pointer. The next, Peyton just gets beat off the pick and roll. Another pick and roll leads to an open three, just not getting out on the three-pointers, not covering the pick and roll properly. This time Bullock. Trae Young fakes Peyton off the line, hits the mid-range. Trae Young on Knox, that should never happen. I don't think Knox should ever be on him. Here we go, not stopping the ball in transition, crowding the paint, letting him kick out for a three. Another transition bucket. Bad pick and roll. Just letting the guy walk into the paint. It's almost like we're overcommitting to the lob and crowding the paint. And that's letting him get the three-pointers. That's letting him get the point guard just get a nice floater. There's Young on Randle. Look, transition bucket. Nobody stops the ball. But then look at this. What can Quickly do with a pick and roll? Easy money. 3-point from the top of the key. Love it. Now we're back to this most recent game. There's really not a lot of bad highlights. There's really a lot of good highlights. So we'll just start with the bad ones. So yeah, Herter in transition. Gets what he wants. Here comes Trae Young up the court. High pick and roll. Easy money. Julius doesn't play it right. Here's Sims. Here's Grimes. Grimes plays it well. I think Trae Young was trying to get a foul. He was trying to get a foul and didn't get it. He still got the shot to go, but I think Grimes kept his feet in front of him, which is a really positive sign. And now we're getting into all really positive defensive highlights. There's Randle on Young into a transition bucket. That's what we like. We were running them off the court. Pick and roll for Young again. And Randle switches. And they were saying it in the post game. Alan Hahn was saying it. That they were switching a lot and it was working for them. And a big part of that was we're just playing the center better. They're really not. They got us a few lobs last night. The other game. But they really weren't killing us like they were in the playoffs. A big part of that probably is Mitch. Sims, too. Sims really showed up. And they weren't hitting their threes, which helps. But how much of that is they were missing their threes and how much of that is we were really contesting them? Look at Fournier's help. Yeah, I like Fournier's help. He's really smart off the ball. He doesn't overcommit too often. I mean, he leaves the centers open sometimes. But all in all, really good performance. I think we're playing the pick and roll a lot better. And like I said, it helps that they weren't hitting their threes. But how much of that is us, how much of that is them, I'm not sure. Hard to say. But Quickly, Grimes, really good lockdown defense. Robinson makes Capella look small, which is hard to do, I think. Capella was a menace for us in the playoffs because, like, just Noel, he's a good player. He's a good defender, but you can't teach height. You can't teach build, you know. So Mitch was really, really invaluable to us there. I was talking about the box score for the January game. Now let's look at the box score for this most recent game. RJ Barrett, 18 points. Julius Randle only had 2 points. Oh no, I'm sorry. RJ Barrett had 15 points. Julius Randle had 8 points. And they shot, okay. 2 for 2 for Randle, 2 for 5 for Barrett. The big thing was Evan Fournier, 20 points. Alec Burks, 23 points. Obi Toppin, 13 points. Where's my boy Quickly? Quickly only had 9 points, but where's his assists at? 7 assists, exactly. 7 assists. Julius only had 1 turnover. So it was really a better team victory, I thought. Really better team victory. Really good defense from our guards. And that's where it started. Once you could slow down Trae Young, you could see he was getting frustrated with the game. You could see he wasn't getting the foul calls he wants, which he's not going to get this year. And we were full court pressing him. We were just making him work on offense and on defense. And when the shots aren't falling, when you're not getting the foul calls you want, you get in your own head, and they lost the game. It's just nice that we had a team victory. So comparing that to the January game where it's like, I love when Julius Randle and RJ go off. I really do. But I like the team victory that we had this last game. I like the defense I saw from Randle this last game. And especially I like the defense I saw from Grimes and Quickly. So going forward, I don't know. Can they lock up Harden? We're going to find out on Tuesday. Who's going to match up with Durant? We're going to find out on Tuesday. So I'm pretty excited for that. I honestly think after watching this last game, I think Quickly and Grimes could lock up Harden. Why not? They did it to Young. I think Young is faster. So we'll see. We'll see what they can do on Tuesday. I'm just excited for it is all. But yeah, that's our Knicks, man. They're doing it. Doing big things. Like night and day, defense-wise. And that's just the power of having, younger guards, faster guards. Because Peyton was a good defender, but he just wasn't that fast. He was intuitive. I thought he could stay in front if he knew what you were doing. But the moment Young or somebody would start giving him some crossovers or there's a threat to the step back three-pointer, it's really easy to get Peyton off balance and get past him. Same thing with Kemba Walker and to a degree Fournier as well. But Grimes, look at his footwork. He's balanced. He has good intuition, and he stays in front no matter what. Same thing I'm seeing with Quickly a lot of the time. So really excited to see that. These guards are really gonna propel us forward, and we'll see on Tuesday. Honestly, if they can make Hart into a zero like they did Trae Young plus minus 0, then he's a non-issue. So then all you got to worry about is what? A DeAndre Jordan lob, which at this point Mitch is going to clean that up, or Kevin Durant going for 45 points. But we've seen it with Carmelo. You can go for 60 and still lose. So let's lock up their guards. Let's make everybody else beat them. Because I have a pretty good feeling that our team is a lot more well-rounded than most teams out there. So we'll see on Tuesday. Really good showing against the Hawks. Kept them to 90 points. Amazing. Again, happy birthday, Julius. This is Big Nick Burt. Bring the Big Nick energy. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday.